In Beijing, the Chinese government called for calm on all sides after North Korea followed warnings of a preemptive strike against the United States, with an announcement that it was cancelling its hotline and non-aggression pacts with South Korea.
The situation on the North Korean peninsula is now very complex and sensitive. Maintaining peace and stability in the region is in the interests of the international community. China calls on relevant parties to be calm and restrained and avoid actions that might result in an escalation of the situation.
The Foreign Ministry was speaking to reporters after the UN Security Council voted unanimously in favour of a fourth round of sanctions on North Korea over its third nuclear test. As a product of long negotiations between America and China, the new measures target North Korea's nuclear weapons program, as well as its leader's supply of luxury goods. Pyongyang issued its warnings in the run-up to the Security Council meeting. Its threat of a nuclear strike was made in the hours before the vote. Analysts say North Korea has a well-worn habit of making extreme bellicose threats that it doesn't act on, and that it doesn't have a nuclear weapon that could hit the US anyway. Nonetheless, it's clear that China is in a very difficult position. Its inability to influence its northeastern neighbour is plain to see. Its long efforts to persuade its ally to shift from militarism to developing a strong economy have completely failed.
This is a position that I think they're not used to being in, and they feel very uncomfortable being in. You know, there's the old way of thinking, which is that North Korea and China are as close as lips and teeth, and that we need to stand by them, if anything, just to frustrate the United States in the region. But there's another argument that China's broader interests are in maintaining good relations with Japan, good relations with South Korea, that it doesn't want instability in the region. And some of the things it has to lose is just the invitation for the United States to play a more active security role in a way that China doesn't want it to.
On March the 11th, the US and South Korea are due to go ahead with annual joint field drills involving 3,500 American servicemen and 10,000 Korean troops. Stephen Rebay, Press TV, Beijing.